Sustainable world development is possible if enough people want it. For that to happen, a working model with widespread appeal must be created. It will be affordable, applicable across a diversity of cultures, easily accessible, created so that normal people with average knowledge and little or no experience can duplicate it, and it will have a method for capturing public attention. Proven technologies and methodologies exist. It's time to come together and demonstrate what is possible. Large-scale self-sustainability, a culture of cooperation and collaboration, and blueprints for conscious and conscientious lifestyle practices. Blueprints that will be given away, duplicated, evolved, and collaborated upon for the betterment of all. Opening the experience of sustainability as a viable alternative with specific benefits that can be accessed in the manner that works best for the individual. Making sustainability individually rewarding, personally enriching, and a foundation for fulfilled living regardless of demographic.
Our mission is to make communal sustainable living mainstream, as we believe many of the world's ills can be solved through communal sustainable living. So, we're building a network of 100% off-the-grid communities, starting here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
We're documenting the entire process to show others how to build their own communities and to show the world that communal sustainable living is awesome, feasible, and necessary. We're not a protest, we're a solution.
We are building a 100% off-the-grid community on 60 acres of land, just 20 minutes from downtown Montreal. Now what will we have in this community? Well, it'll start with a giant 2-story community center earthship, gardens, greenhouses, livestock, homes, and so much more.
An earthship is a 100% off-the-grid structure invented by Michael Reynolds. Earthships use modern engineering to work with the natural processes of the planet, resulting in free and automated generation of food, water, and energy. All your basic needs are met at zero cost to you. They utilize the principle of thermal mass to stay around 68 degrees Fahrenheit, about 20 degrees Celsius, in even the most extreme climates, without any electric heating or cooling. They're also much cheaper than conventional homes and are made of mostly recycled materials.
Living at Valhalla will be like how we're meant to live, simply, beautifully, and together. Food, water, and electricity are plentiful. You're around like-minded people. There's always something exciting going on. There's always something new to learn or some new way to grow. This isn't just some hippie ideal. It's a feasible lifestyle, and we're making it a reality.
The most exciting part about Valhalla is the freedom it provides. With all of your basic needs met, you wake up each morning owning the day. You can follow your bliss without compromise. And the people best fit to change the world are those 100% absorbed in doing what they love to do. With communities like Valhalla, anyone can do that.
Valhalla started in April 2012 with a handful of people who were tired of waiting for others to be the change that they wanted to see in the world. So we bought 60 acres of land with no clear vision, but we knew it needed to be done. We planted some trees, gathered some people, moved into a house together, started a website, and Valhalla was born.
The number one question is, how are we funding this? We're going after funding from all angles. We're attracting sponsors, trading the skills of Valhalla members for goods and services, seeking documentary funding, using crowdfunding campaigns, and selling merchandise made within the Valhalla community such as soap, candles, and yoga mats. We're also running local events that promote the ideals of Valhalla.
In 10 years, we will have created the world we wish to see today. The Valhalla movement will be a network of sustainable communities, learning from each other, and helping budding communities flourish.
The goal is to be mainstream. These communities will be a launch pad for social change and inspiration for the world to believe in sustainable living.
Open Source Ecology is a network of farmers, engineers, and supporters that for the last 2 years have been building the Global Village Construction Set, a set of the 40 different machines that it takes to create a small civilization with modern-day comforts. The Global Village Construction Set is like a life-size Lego set in which motors, parts, and power units can interchange. Thus far, we have prototyped 8 of the 40 machines and have published all of the 3D designs, schematics, instructional videos, and budgets on our wiki. The cost of making or buying our machines are, on average, 8 times cheaper than buying from an industrial manufacturer. The compressed earth brick press is our first product release and is the world's first high-performance open-source model. This machine allows one operator to load raw dirt right from the building site. The MicroTrack walk-behind tractor is a perfect solution for small-scale agricultural uses or where land features require a more flexible tool than a full-size tractor. The front mount allows attachments for tilling, mowing, and chipping. The LifeTrack multi-purpose tractor is the backbone of the Global Village construction set. The LifeTrack combines the power of a skid loader with the functionality of an agricultural or construction tractor. This year, we also completed prototypes for our drill press, self-replicating torch table, string trimmer, and soil pulverizer. As you can see, we've got a lot more to do.
At Cybernated Farm Systems, we have a big dream, and you can be part of it. In the 21st century, it is unconscionable that anyone, anywhere should go hungry, especially given our advanced technical capabilities. CFS is dedicated to using systems engineering and integration practices as used by NASA and other technologically sound entities to develop highly automated aquaponic farm facilities that are self-sufficient, grid-independent, and require minimal technical support or human intervention. A combination of solar, wind, and battery power systems, in concert with water collection systems and automation, will enable a CFS facility to be placed in the middle of nowhere and still be able to produce food. But we don't stop there. CFS is just as dedicated to education, and with that in mind, we plan to teach people how to operate and manage their CFS facility, from the humanitarian aid workers in the region to the very people being served. In conjunction with global partners such as governments and humanitarian organizations, and with residential and commercial partnerships, our mission is to combat hunger by empowering people with local, direct food production facilities that immediately address their survival needs.
Have you heard of the Food is Free project? The idea is to transform communities through ultra-local food production and repurposing salvage materials. But what does it mean? We started out by using old shipping pallets and political signs to build a garden bed in our front yard. We added a sign explaining the veggies and herbs are for our neighborhood and a whiteboard for neighbors to write contact info if they wanted help building a bed or just to stay in touch. Response was slow at first, but we came outside to meet our neighbors and explained how easy wicking beds are to maintain. More on that in another video. Now 19 out of the 30 houses on our block have front yard gardens. We know our neighbors, and together we've planted over 200 gardens around our hometown of Austin, Texas. We're starting to change things, and it all started with that first front yard garden bed. When you start growing food with your neighbors, something amazing starts to happen. Not only does the place get greener, but you'll start seeing more smiles. Need some tomatoes? Sweet! Got some basil? Awesome! Leafy greens? Got you covered. See that empty lot? Maybe it's not so empty anymore. Neighborhood park? Community garden? Food forest? The possibilities are endless. Safer, stronger, healthier communities aren't just a dream. We can make them a reality. Together, it's easy. And it all starts with that first front yard garden. Our current situation is not sustainable, but we can change that by taking advantage of existing space and getting creative about energy sources. The Food is Free project is all about finding ways to support each other and share resources. And food is a great way to get people together to start the conversation. Talk with the people you see every day. Find ways you can support each other. You may be surprised. It's amazing what we can accomplish when we work together. One block at a time, we can make our world a better place. Who knows? Maybe one day, food can be free.